Anyone there? I'm gonna do some kind of. They gave me a free box of pastels. I never draw, but I have to start drawing since I got them. And there is no many perspective lessons anywhere, and it's a good thing, regardless of what you do. So this is a very good paper for using and throwing away. As I say, for practice and drawing, I'm not a drawer. I'm definitely not qualified to be a perspective teacher, but I know a bit, and I'll try to share that bit with whoever wants to listen. And I make mistakes, but I don't know. Studying the thing a bit. I didn't do it since I was at the university. I haven't done proper study of perspective. I don't know, from the top of my head, I remember the 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective, 3 point. I think there is more, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to go into that. We're going to go into maybe 3. And then we're going to do a little one about shadows. So we have another point that is going to be the sun. Like we have done this before. No, I haven't done it. So if you have to prepare something, you can do this with pastels, with pencils, on a normal paper, sitting, standing, wherever you want. It's going to be very, very basic kind of concept. It's rewarding to see that some people that wasn't painting are painting and sharing things online, and I don't know, I'm happy if they benefit from this. I was quite happy as well. My uni in Seville also shared it at some point, which is good. I don't know, I was studying there and I kind of, yeah, I was a good student, so it makes sense. But I'm sure they have got teachers doing the same thing, probably, I don't know, yeah. Okay, the paper is a little broken. I don't know, it helps me to chill. So don't take it as a very, very precious thing. And at the same time, it becomes a very, very precious thing. Okay, it is ready. So what we say sometimes in other lessons about the horizon and all these things, I'm gonna try to do it very clear, because this, even if you're kind of illustrator or decorator or anything, let's see, I need to kind of fit. Yeah, that's as good as it gets. Yeah, otherwise I got the palette in the middle and everything is gonna collapse. Okay, so horizon line. That's eye level. Let's say here. All these lessons should be done with a ruler and stuff, but I don't know, I don't like it. So let's say we say there is one vanishing point, Let's start with something super simple. It's gonna be here. Let's say this is east, west, south. You have a constant light. If you have a studio, it's good to have south light and north. A very stupid thing that I don't know. I was there learning for years, and no one really explained very well. When you have got very good brushes like watercolors or fancy brushes, the way to wash them, you wet your hand, put some soap in your hand, and these kind of brushes that they're expensive. I'm gonna hold on. How do you pull the hairs of the brush? Bristles. Bristles. So a little bit of soap. Then you wash it like that with warm water. And if you want to, people even lick it. You want to put it in your mouth, lick it. When it gets damaged, it's good to kind of take a Riesler and roll it around, give it shape. And it has got cellulose, I guess. And it kind of help as a glue to bring back to shape the brushes. I buy very cheap brushes because I use them a lot. Sometimes I don't clean them right away, so I'd rather buy many and then kind of recycle and get different things. So 1 point. Yeah, I don't know, very simple. We have got this, like something with this height. And it's frontal to us because it's only 1 point. So we're here, looking towards there. Like this. You take these 3 visible points and take them to the vanishing point. And then you estimate this, because it has to be right now an estimation. You can measure. Anyway, you have got a nice little cube there. Yeah, if you wanted the other one, if it is see-through, you go there, down, here. So you have got like a like a good space. If it was glass, you could see through. Super simple. You can do many things with this, but this is, as I said, it's not a lesson. It's a workshop, and I actually have gone back to studying the whole thing, and it's quite cool. Come on. And you can play hours and hours without needing to have a model or anything. So 2 points. Let's put one here. Here we have to we have this whole surface random, put flat with 1 point of perspective. Now we're going to have one that is the height. And we take the height to the east, to the west. Yeah, I am not sure. I'm not totally sure, but I think if you take this measure and you put it here, perpendicular to parallel to the horizon, the same distance, and you take it to the vanishing point, this is this side. When you hit this line, this is in perspective this distance. So now we raise, Now we take this to this vanishing point. We have all this. How do we, okay, same distance. It will be here. We take it to the vanishing point. So this distance is this. This is parallel. And here. So this, yeah, it's going like this. So that's, can you check, Nikki?
No.
Does it look all right on the camera? Is it working? I am logging with the, yeah. Don't worry, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if the definition is good, so I'm gonna put more color. Shall I do the 3 vanishing? So with the cube, why not? So we take a, I got 1, 2, and we take 1 here, for example, random. I don't know. And now we have got, we decide like this. It will become different very slowly. So we have this, and we have to unite it with everything. Okay, we'll do the same trick. This distance, and we put it there. Actually, it will be quite good if I did have a ruler. This distance. As I say, I don't know much about perspective, so you have to bear with me. I'm gonna correct one. Yeah, because it's 3 vanishing points. Yeah. So we're looking down because this is down. So we're looking from above. So the one we have to, the only point that is in a real kind of distance to us is this. This measure, so this measure, this measure, this measure. No, we don't come here. Okay, look quite complex, but it isn't. So this is the top of the square. And these points, they will have to come to the third one. And this one will come here. So this is like if we're in, I don't know, now with the logging, we're in our balcony, we look down, and we will see things like that. So here there will be, I don't know, like a balcony with someone doing exercise. Here someone walking the dog. So I think that's quite clear. A cool thing, shades. Let's say to begin with, let's say the sun is coming, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, coming here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's put it here. And it's quite high. So that's the sun. This is the horizon, high level. And I think Paula Rigo, very good artist, she used pastels, I think, on oil sticks, and Francis Bacon. I think they're pastels. Paula Rigo, maybe all the way through, and Francis Bacon goes with oil after. Great guys to kind of have a look. So sorry, the sun. We take a line to where the horizon is, and we start uniting points. The ones on the ground, that they're touching the ground, in the ground. This, if it was a proper picture, it would be very cool. I mean, it's cool, but you know, like I have got the limitations of I haven't focused on this. I have focused on painting, and I know perspective, but I don't have to think on it that much. It's more intuition and knowing that things have to kind of go to different places. So we have got the sun, we start uniting. Let's put this stronger. So the ones that are touching the ground, they're united here. So it's not the same one, it's a bit there, so it's gonna be different. Does it show in camera? Maybe not. Okay, that's one. This is another that is going to show. This is another. And now the top one, we united with this, and this. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit far and I will. I think it looks nicer. Like this. And like this. So now you united these 3 points. And this is the shadow that it will cast that cube. It's a cube, it could be a building, it could be anything. So we'll do this like a shadow. It comes only up to here. So this side of the cube is going to be on light because the sun is catching a bit and it's only covering that, I guess. Good. Yeah, it would. So what kind of shade can we use there? Let's do it like simple. Yeah, the shadows, they are never straight line. Shadows are always blurry. So that would be. And on the edges is here. I can do this. So this is very basic. I don't really know where else can we take it. We can do more examples. Okay, let's imagine this. Is anyone there that would like to know anything specific, any question, anything at all? That would be great. Somebody is doing something. Yeah, let's say. Yeah, let's say that, yeah, there's like a view in the countryside, so we can keep on a tree. So you have got a tree here, which is like, we have got a tree here. It's the same thing. So we go to the bottom, we go to the top, to the other top. Yeah. We do this as if it was a square. Yeah. So we get the shadow. The tree that will be like this. That you want to calculate the half, the middle of this, you just cross it. This is the middle. So you could have here like a roof. Now we calculate the shape as well. This was a it's a funny one. Because I have to have it, yeah. This has got only one vanishing point. And this is the middle. So that's how we get that When you buy new brushes, it's always good to wash them. So the bristle that is kind of a bit loose or something is, yeah, you don't have it on the paint, you have it on the, to wash it off. This is the old mix of egg temper that I did in some other video. By the way, I deleted some video by accident. I don't like the information right now. So as I say, the painting is always evolving. At least that's my way. Because I don't know, I am not painting from photograph, or his life is always evolving and things are always moving. Nothing wrong with painting from photograph, but yeah, right now I'm not doing it. So it's cool. Like this. So let's see what we could do that is a bit fun and more like a painting experience. I normally work from live or people talking, and I follow their thought process. But like this, some random objects, no. But I think for this perspective thing, it's probably a good method. Okay. What else can we do? I guess thinking. I know. Who is there? How about shading a pot, like a plant pot, to show the curve of the pot? Okay. Yeah. Basically the same. This is a 3-point kind of perspective, but the geometry is always kind of things within things. So we can divide this. Let's come to the vanishing point. So we divide there. We divide here. So if it was done properly with ruler and stuff, it will give us like tools to kind of yeah, that's quite shitty. Let's do it bigger. Oh, let's forget about the. Oh, we put another paper. Let's do it there. Okay, that's a pot. I'm gonna go beyond kind of dimension. I'm gonna make it bigger. That's following the. You can have the sun here, and the shadow will be very similar. Shadow will be very similar. The inside, to be honest, right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. if we get shade here or not. It should be all in shade if it is there. If we do the light point here at the bottom, the sun like on the north behind us, then we will get the light in this side. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, so being there, it's the same. Just go to this point, this point, this point, this. So you are simplifying the square into another cube into a pot, which is quite an ugly pot. Anyway, I'm happy this is coming like so horrendous, because this is part of the lesson about don't be scared to do ugly things that doesn't work, blah blah blah. It has to happen. Has to happen. So let's see if I can do it. Shadows. What color does it show better? Red. It's a nice red color. Goes there. Goes there. Comes here. Bottom. The ones on the bottom. So it's quite similar. We'll do like this. Here. And it doesn't affect us. Yeah. Yeah. There. And there. So I'm gonna force it a bit. Not like forcing it, like just to get it into the drawing. But basically the shadow of the pot will be like that. And here you will have a little bit of light because it's this distance. I will have to study. I will have to kind of go through it. It's really complex when you go into the proper perspective. As I said, is just trying to kind of deliver a bit of wherever I remember, and I have been looking at the last few days. Another example, if there was like a city on the horizon, quite, it was like the countryside, blah blah blah. Yeah, you don't have a plant. We'll have a shadow as well. We'll have somewhere there. Who's it? Yo, I guess it depends on where you put the light. In this case, we have done this. If this was a pod, we would have a little cast here, here, there. One. So we have a city somewhere here. Government building. Now they're above our eye level. So this one goes there, then from here, there, there. And then we can start playing with having all the buildings. This is a bit closer. It's a big rental house. Here we can have some kind of anything. There you go. And the flat. And we can have here a cube. This should be bigger to make more sense. So you see that as you go further into the horizon, things become, invisible, and it's just all in the same line. Above the horizon, toward the 2 or 3 points, below the horizon, the same thing. So I don't know, but you can start here just doing like, it's in these things, you can do many little things. Let's do here 3 point going down here. Yes. Another fashion these kind of buildings. Some yeah. Pretty much, I think is kind of okay for today. Let me try. If the sun is on the north on our back, how will I do that? Let me see. Yeah, I think it's lower. Put it here. That's in order to kind of keep more. So we unite it here with the top ones, no, the ones that are gonna come. Well, I don't know, make it one. Yeah, no, it's right there. Check. I think that's some notes. Yeah, I don't know if this is too crazy for me right now. I don't remember this one. Apologies. As I said, I'm not a teacher for this. Books, and it's good to look at them. So, that's right. I know I don't get it right now. I know that should be like on the stage here. Yeah. Yeah. But actually, I cannot really explain it properly right now. But I will look into it and do another one. Yeah. And this one should be, I think, it was here. Okay, this last bit of the thing, don't pay much attention. Yeah, research it in a book or something. But sometimes the book are very kind of, I don't know, they're very scary. You get images like this kind of thing, and it's all A, B, C, C, B, D, B, Y, 2. So it's a dry subject. It's beautiful, but it depends what you want to do. But yeah, it's a very beautiful thing. Spanish one, I think it's from uni. Well, there will be many good ones in English, in French, in any language. How long have I been? 44 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna have a tiny little break, and we'll try to do something with this as a painting. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the loop. Yeah, any questions? Anything that anyone would like to know? I'm gonna just paint just to use the things I have got here and to use the paper once. Yeah, I have got it already stretched. If anyone wants to do something special, please let me know. I don't know if these workshops are of help or something. You have to see. I don't call them lessons. It's more like workshops. I'm working as well, and I'm learning and making mistakes, and I think that's important that we do it, or someone does it. It would be better if it was a super professional and make it all kind of perfect, but I don't know. Maybe there are some out there. I've been looking, I have seen some nice things, but the process of painting of someone, I don't think you even get it at uni. Maybe because it's not interesting or it's not important. It's just like, I don't know, when I search for things and I want to see how other people work, it's like a few minutes video, and it's I don't know. I think this is a different kind of take on the whole thing. But I am very flexible, and if some people are interested in some things or another, I will be very happy to work with you guys, or whoever. Yeah. Coming back in a minute. I quite like it. What could I do?
don't know. It's quite crazy. I like it.
I would like to do a paint trick thing now.
Well, you probably need to start with something new now.
Yeah. Okay, no. I just have a genius idea. Maybe I can ask permission here in the where the studios are, and maybe I can one day paint on the roof and do a proper scene from the roof, which is flat. And it's okay. I have painted there before when it was allowed, but now I don't know. It isn't. But I think there is a chance I will be able to do a cityscape, and I will be studying this, looking at the skyline in London and in between the city and Canary Wharf. Both of them have got like great buildings. So I think that could be cool. Another one that we could do, if someone wants, is lino cuts. I found a lino and a roller. And this thing that I don't know how do we call this? A cutting tool. Es una gubia in Spanish. I haven't done any printing since I finished uni, but I really enjoyed that. It was good. Great teacher. So maybe we can do it. Anyone say anything? I learned a lot. Thanks. Hey, Joe. Thank you. I don't know. It's very basic. I'm not a teacher for this kind of thing. It kind of gives me focus. I normally paint outside. I like the feeling of having to do something without distractions, either because there's a time limit or because I am painting in a bar and people goes and comes, in the park because the light moves. I know you can go in London, you can go out to work, but I don't know if it will be tasteless or not. I don't know, I would like it. It's good weather, but I don't know if someone will tell me anything. Maybe I can look into that. That would be good to an outside painting for people with gardens and things. I've seen some people are painting from windows. From window, when you are looking down, you can play with that concept we did of the three, this kind of feeling. So the big head, shoulders, and going smaller and smaller. Like when they used to do paintings for churches and stuff, they distort the figure in order to be seen better. So you're looking very, very high, the crucifixion or whatever. So they actually do the head, the arms, much bigger in proportion than the feet. Because this is closer to our real eye, we're looking from underneath. So this point is closer to our eye than this one. So in order to correct the distortion, they play with this. It's not realism. I mean, it's made with intentions. I had once a problem. I painted a crucifixion because I had a great model that looked like a Jesus. And I didn't expect that it will go to a church. I'm not religious. But it went, and then they hung it very high. And I realized that there was an issue. And I told the boss there that it would be better at ground level. But I don't know, they wanted to get it higher up, and they did. But the painting really would benefit, or if I did that second one, I'm not interested in that. Maybe, yeah, we'll work with this kind of thing. When you work in a commission, you have to adapt to where the painting is going to be. You have got the frescoes in Madrid, in the Goya. You have got the Sixtine Chapel. All those things are full of errors, let's say, if you are looking at the painting from a different place than the one that you're intended to look at it. So you distort things in order for the viewer later on the floor to be able to kind of recognize all the shapes. Yeah. What else? Yeah, if I want to keep on going, we will have this could become a plinth. A table. You come here. Come here. This could be a little toy. A little shelf. I know the paintings always require time and patience. And as I said, it's always at the last moment that things start kind of happening. So there's gonna be a window. The sun needs to be alright. Put it frontal to make it. Here I'm playing. Yeah. So this is in red. So we get, let's say that the room is I like yellow rooms with some orangey. The sun is coming through here. I sit in the table that we can leave green, but the wall mono. And we did the table. This will be also one of some kind of so this could be right. And we can bring it now. Here. So inside the room is gonna be, this is the horizon line. Yeah, that's good. So life will change. So, it's another player thing for the room. There. And we create space between the table with light and the window. So these with the floor ones. Again. And these with the top ones. Okay. So see. So remember. Yeah? It's similar, but it's a bit shorter because it's on top. So we force it before we force it again. Okay, I think the perspective has been enough, and I really don't know much about it. So I'm not gonna keep that one. But there will be nice comments, private messages, wherever. Look at if you are painting, if you have done, you have feedback. I mean, I have got some stamina, but yeah, I don't know how long will it go. Yeah. This conflict between now, this light, and this, so the shadow wouldn't be like that. I think now is the moment for just normal paint. But we're gonna leave it. No. Anyway, to paint, to have fun, and to relax, and to yeah, try to kind of focus on something nice. I hope anyone has liked it, and I leave it here. And I think this is enough. I might keep on working on it. I think it has got potential. I like that the house in the countryside now has become like a little toy, and the tree as well. The pots are on the table that could become more table-like. Another in this, we can also do the square kind of chess, the chess pattern, the board chess pattern. It has got some mathematical tricks. All this is not real how you see nature. You need I don't know, a 5.6 point perspective or something, which is like the eye that is like distorted. We don't see things like the horizon or anything we look at. We always see special. That's the difference between how we see things and how things are printed or photographed, or you can always tell when something is done from a photograph. Not always, but I mean, like very likely, because it's just not like the real life. We are not on to that now. Today we're here playing. I'm sure there are many mistakes, and if there is someone out there that is a proper perspective teacher, it will really, I don't know, someone could direct me. I will love it, because I want to kind of learn more about it now, and I find I don't have the patience now with starting from scratch. Or maybe I do, yeah. Let me see. This is too long. Is it too long? Another thing I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try. I'm not sure. Yeah, I recommend if you're a student in art right now somewhere and you start without lessons, I say it again and again, I recommend painting daily, painting on paper, get rid of it, don't get too attached. Okay, fast. So one point. Yeah, there is also an interesting thing when a line goes from light to shadow, how this will change the color. That's another thing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. But why do you look at me like that? It's something I don't draw. It's not my expertise. But I can teach some simple things and people can double check. Because it's better than nothing. And the book of Leonardo that I recommended is very nice when he talked about shading. As well as you go back, things become more atmospheric. It is really, 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 really good book if you're a painter. Anyway, thank you. I have to, yeah. I'll keep on working, but I think it's enough. Yeah, have a good day. Thank you. And please tell me things if you want to learn something or not. Yeah, I'm open. We can do, as I say, the lino cut. But you have to get materials. I have got my materials. I have got rabbit skin glue to do all classic priming with rabbit skin glue, water, lithophone, and I think it's zinc white. Many different things that are interesting. Painting with acrylics, you have to wash the brushes right away. Careful with some colors, they are poisonous, the cadmiums. Just read at the labels. Someone has been asking me if it is safe around kids and stuff. I don't know, many things are flammable, some are poisonous. So just be careful with what you use. Okay, again, bye.